Good morning, everyone. It is Monday, December 19th. I don't have a great update, and this is going to be a very quick video. I am kind of just at my breaking point. I'm at my level has been reached. Sebastian has been really good. He was discharged a week ago, and he was doing great. We were just kind of hanging out at home, like I said in my previous video. And then Saturday day, he was great all day. And then Saturday night, he started to kind of fuss in his sleep, and his work of breathing got increased. He was taking really short, shallow breaths, and he ended up having a fever the next morning, yesterday morning, Sunday. So we brought him into the hospital. He's back in the hospital with some kind of infection. It may possibly be pneumonia. We are praying that it's not another infection in his heart. We don't know if it is or not. Gio's mom spent the night with Sebastian last night so we could come home and get some rest. We didn't sleep. I can't sleep because Sebastian has not slept in 2 days because he is so uncomfortable. We don't know what it is. It is definitely some kind of infection. He is very pale. He can't breathe. He has a fever. We don't know where the infection is at. His x-ray looked good. His lungs look okay, but his heart function is good, but that doesn't mean that there can't be an infection in there. They put, foreign material, I believe, when they corrected his heart. I believe. I don't know for sure, but I think, I'm not sure. But he's not doing good. He's not good. And we won't have any answers for probably a couple of days because we're waiting for the blood cultures to come back. As of right now, we just know that his white blood cell and his BUN are elevated, and he has an infection of some sort, and it's really hard on him. That's really all I can say at the moment. It's about 8:15 in the morning right now. I am on my way to the hospital here shortly. I need you guys to pray for Sebastian because he has just been through so much, and now he's going through this, and it's just hard to watch your kid be so sick. And he was so good. I think that's the harder part, is he had such a rough hospital stay, and then he came home and he was so good. And now to see him like struggling to breathe and just being so exhausted, it's like, man, I just can't handle much more. And it's not even about me. I just want him to feel better. And there's literally nothing I can do for him. There's nothing we can do for him till we figure out what infection he has, and hopefully we can treat it. That being said, they did start some antibiotics yesterday. He's getting IV fluids. He's still able to have his feeds, so he's still able to eat. And he's on just a little bit of oxygen, but his work of breathing is very hard. He's just in pain. You can tell he's in pain. So that's where we're at right now. If you could please just pray for Sebastian. I want him to feel better, and it's really hard to see him like this right now. So I'm going to head to the hospital. I will be there all day, probably all night. And hopefully we get some answers today or tomorrow. So I will check in when I can. If I don't, just be patient with me. I will try. Thank you. Thank you all.
Good job. Good job. Good job. Yeah, good job.
What are we doing here? Huh? It's okay. We're gonna get you figured out, okay? It's okay. I just got to the hospital a little while ago, and in addition to the cultures we're waiting on to see what kind of internal infection Sebastian has, his incision scar is also now infected. It was not this bad yesterday, so within 12 hours, his incision is completely filled with fluid underneath. They just gave him some medication to calm him down. I don't know if you can hear him breathing. He cannot relax. So they just gave him some medicine. The surgeon's gonna come in once he's sedated and asleep and open up that area around his scar and drain some of that fluid. I don't know. Sebastian is just not good. He's not comfortable. He hasn't slept in 2 days. None of us have. So it's just a lot going on, and I'm really just overwhelmed. So I'm gonna put this update for now, and I will check in when I can. I know you already are, and you will continue to, but just please pray for him. He's been in and out of the hospital since September, and we're just at that point where he needs to catch a break. So just keep thinking about him and praying for him, please. I will update when I can. Thank you.